How's it? Today is Saturday, February 6th, and it's just another strength accessory work day. So last week I transitioned from 5 sets of 5 for both the sumo deadlift and the bench press into one set of 5, like a top set of 5 with 4 sets of 4, like 10% down from that top set. So that's like my rep scheme for the exercises. And today is just another extension of that. So last week I went 140 for the deadlift with like 125 as my down sets. So this week I went 145 and then 130 as my down set. So last week for bench press I went to 100, and the notes that I wrote, I said I was going to take 104 today for the bench press, but I actually ended up taking 105 because why not? And then I realized that last week I did 15% down from my top set. So last week I went 100 and then 85 for my 4 4s. Here's my top set of deadlift here. I think that one thing that I'm thinking about here I'm pulling from the floor is to try and keep my upper back flat as I can. And what that means is kind of retract my shoulder blades a little bit and then internally rotate my shoulders a little bit, and that does help a lot. And to be quite honest, it feels like this is the way I'm supposed to have been deadlifting, but I haven't been doing this like this. I haven't been deadlifting like this since I started deadlifting, which is problematic, but whatever. I figured it out today. A year later, I figured it out, so that's positive. But as I was saying earlier about my bench press, was that I actually did 15% down last week for my 4 4s, and that was way too easy. So today I did my 10% down, so 105 and then 95 as my down sets. I think what I was dealing with a lot today was just like an internal struggle of whether or not I want to continue my exercises and finish the workout, because today's workout was actually pretty long. And after everyone left, when my boy Audie left, I just lost all my motivation, and it was really hard because normally when the people that I'm lifting with actually leave, there's another class that comes in, and then Kaleo or whoever the coach is still around, and it's a lot easier for me to just work through all my things because there are people around, even though they're not necessarily interacting with me. It's just a little bit hard. So left to my own devices, I've always thought myself as a very hard worker, and so like I was battling this desire to quit today, which I don't normally have. I think it's just a function of the new circumstances of just my life overall. And I didn't want to lose. I kept talking about or thinking to myself, like, if I quit, this is me losing. And I just didn't want to lose. So I just kind of, I don't know. I pushed through. I did everything that I needed to do. I did everything that was I expected of myself. And I guess that means I won. But it's just like me figuring out how to be my own source of motivation again. For a really long time, like I got that from somewhere else, and I'm slowly learning how to do it on my own. Like the community over here definitely helps. Here's Audie. Here's my top set of 5 here. I think this was the only one that would have been a okay rep. Everything else, my butt leaves the bench. But I don't really care. Like, I don't compete on the bench press, and this is just me doing the exercise because I like it and it's fun. And I've always said this, is that if I can get any strength, like extra strength anywhere, I'm gonna take that, because I've always been really weak. My technique is just everything to me. So maybe 2021 I'll be a different lifter altogether. And yeah, I mean, I think I don't know if I'm making progress, but I know I'm making some like mental strides as far as mental fortitude and everything else goes. This is the part of the workout where I want to quit. These are like the things that I don't think are extremely necessary for me to do every time I lift. They're my accessories, but you know, again, it's just me trying to find that drive again, find that motivation to continue doing what I'm doing. And I think I'm slowly figuring it out. So I I guess I'm I guess I'm proud of where I talk myself into at this point, today at least. But yeah, so my accessories are going to be the barbell overhead hold, like 3 sets of 60 seconds, then three sets of 15 for the dumbbell bench press, some Bulgarian split squats, tempo Bulgarian split squats, like a 303 for 5 sets of 5. I'm going to do some barbell bicep curls for like 3 sets of 12, and then my back extensions for 3 sets of 15. And so those do take forever. Just the sets themselves are actually long, but the amount of them that I'm doing is also really high. So yeah, like it's just that internal battle. I just gotta figure out why I gotta remember why I like doing what I'm doing. I've been doing this for myself for so long that it's just weird for me to have to do it again. Um, but yeah, here's my last exercise is the back extension. As a side note, I think today, like, for some reason, I look pretty yoked, which is really funny to me because I don't ever think of myself as being that. I've always been small or fat, never yoked. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Shoots.